crafty friend, it's me, Justine. Welcome to the Trinity Stamps March 2024 release. This is a fun hop and we are so excited for the fun collection of products that Trinity Stamps is putting out. There are some die sets as well. So we hope that you're so excited as well. So let's help celebrate this wonderful release by hopping along with us here on YouTube and Instagram. You can hop along for a chance to win a $25 gift card to Trinity Stamps store. And the hop ends on the 14th, March 14th, that is, at 11:59 PDT. So the winners will be announced on the Trinity Stamps Instagram and Facebook page a few days later. So the release for these products is live, so go ahead and click the links in the description of this video and get to shopping. I'm sure after hopping along with all of the amazing people who are creating these videos, you're probably going to want to shop. But having that gift card would be helpful, so make sure that you participate. So how can you participate and win the gift card? Well, you can like the video and subscribe and leave a comment to the hop videos and on the Instagram. Today I'm going to be mainly featuring this adorable die set that you can see me coloring here. I've been coloring pretty quickly. I just wanted to make sure that this video was not a million years long. So this stamp set is so cute. It has a coordinating die set. It's called Dust Bunnies, and of course it's the photo polymer, so it's a very high quality clear stamp. And the coordinating dies really help die cut out everything just right. And there's even die cuts for these little sentiments, and I thought that that was an extra special touch. So what I'm going to do here is figure out a placement for everything later, because my brain that said, how does this work? I don't know. I just kind of had a moment. So I thought, let's just think about that later and focus on the best part, which is making a shaker window. So I'm using these thin strips and doubling up the layers and making a hole for all of my shaker bits to land on. Of course, before I add the foam, I needed to add the clear acetate to make sure that the window had something to hold all of the pretty little pieces inside. So to adhere that, I use liquid glue and stick that right on to the project. This paper that I have is the holographic mirror paper. I don't know where I got it. I think it was just, I have one piece of it, so I used it on this card, but I'm pretty sure it's from somewhere in my stash, but I don't know. Let's just finish off making this big hole for all of my little shaker bits to live in with this foam. Now here comes the fun part, adding in all of the fun embellishments. I was playing around with different things that I had from my craft room stash. I ended up using this big pack of mix-ups and some pretty things from Trinity. Let's see, I have the package here. And I used the Trinity Tidy tool, the Tidy Tray to put everything in, and the sprinkle confetti dots were the ones I used. The white sparkle spots confetti were the things that I added from Trinity inside. And then I have these really random little crystals that were living in my craft room, and I thought today is the day that they are going to be used. I ended up not using the sprinkles from Spellbinders since there is plenty of goodness in the card already. Oh, I also added the white dots. Where did those end up? I'm not sure, but those are the white confetti dots as well. And then to hopefully have less sticking and such, I used my anti-static tool, and then it made some weird residue on the window, so I went ahead with my microfiber cloth. But you know, I don't know if that's counterintuitive or not, but to me it just was fine. So to get this on to my project, I went ahead and just figured out where I wanted all of my bunnies. You know, the time was now that I needed to figure this out. So I went ahead and wanted these two in the middle to be kind of the star of the show. And then the two that are on the bottom here are going to go inside the shaker window. So I used this die, which again, this die is from Trinity as well. It is the Embossed Circle Window and Panels Slimline Series die set. And it has these circle windows there. and they helped me lay out my placement for my little bunnies there. And again, with the residue, I don't know, did it help? Maybe. So anyway, I'm going to use this tray and just dump all of my goodies there, and then put the window on top, which is, you know, a way to make a shaker window. Sometimes I do it the other way by putting all of the goodies into the front panel, but you know, I didn't this time, and that's fine. These little mix-ups and the little confetti pieces from Trinity were so fun to add to this card. So then I went ahead and added the top on, gave it a good press, and you'll see here in a second I had a hole. Yes, it happens. So I went ahead with some glue and just added it in, and you know, it does happen when you make shakers, so I thought I'd leave that bit in just so if you're making a shaker and you get a hole or two, like I just did there, you can relate. And yeah, anyway, nothing has to be perfect here with crafting. Next, I get to finish my card by adding these adorable critters and the sentiments. And with the sentiments, I actually didn't even add any color. I just left them black and white. I thought that that would be kind of a fun nod to the rest of the card being kind of colorful, and this is the black and white. I don't know, to me it just made sense for my brain, but I just especially love this little achoo one, that this little one is sneezing. You know, the best part about crafting and card making, in my opinion, is sending the card and kind of spreading the joy. And I know exactly who this card is going to when I'm making that, and I have that person in mind. So I don't know, it just gives me all the little feels, you know, the warm and fuzzies. So making this card, I know for a fact that the recipient is going to just love it, and sadly that person suffers with allergies, so I think that they're going to be able to relate to that bunny who is sneezing. And I have not even mentioned yet, but those feather dusters of the chicks are just so cute. And then the stamp set also has a bed, and it has a bunny sitting under the bed with slippers. I didn't even get to that yet, but I am excited to do that on another card in the future. That Dust for You is now on my card, and I think that that is just so sweet. So to finish off the whole card itself, I am going to add more embellishments, because in my opinion, when it comes to embellishments on cards, more is more, always. So I went ahead with some from Trinity. I used the Glossy Holographic Enamel dots. I thought about using the rainbow ones, but the holographic to me it just looked really cool with the rainbow mirror paper, that I just went with it, and it kind of is another nod to the rainbow mix-ups that I added inside. And I'm using the big chunky ones, and I think that it looks really cool, and each one just kind of looks like a soapy bubble, and I don't know, maybe pollen flying around. I don't know, that might be a little bit of a stretch, but I think that it does go with the overall theme and design of the card. So I hope you've enjoyed today's card and video. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is for a hop. So if you are interested in winning that $25 gift card, be sure to continue on the hop. On this hop, the next place that you're going to go is to Shayna's channel. So make sure that you go and check out that. There's some really awesome creators on this hop. I think there's 9 if I remember correctly. So that should keep you pretty inspired and busy with all sorts of fun projects and new channels to check out. Maybe you haven't checked out all of them, but anyway, have a great rest of your day, and be sure to subscribe to this channel, and make sure to click the link in the description to go to the next video, Shayna's video in this hop. Again, we'll see you next time. Bye, crafty friend.